but it's that pick.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin. And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good with the triple. Down low. Shoots from 8. Allen. It's hauled in by the Kings. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Mitchell finds Allen. Here's Tyson. Mobley inside. Covered by Achiuwa. A nice shot by Mobley.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the paint. Sabonis' shot is off.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Merrill gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kings have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to DeRozan. They need this. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Then the shooters check in for the Kings. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. You take a look at Merrill, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Now, here's Achiuwa. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. DeRozan, not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And he makes that one.
Well, nothing else you can really do defensively. Sabonis sometimes just makes difficult shots, especially inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Here's Tyson. It's hauled in by Achua. 10 points separating the teams. Pass to Levine. Now Achua. He has yet to score.
Nice job there by Levine, making the extra pass, then putting it on the money.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Mobley, a screen on Schroeder. Holds it up there for Mobley. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Sabonis. And the wing jumper offline.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sharch is checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Kings. Down by 12. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Mobley, a screen on Monk. He gets it in there.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 17. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Levine. Will it go? It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell with it. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They've got Bryant. Hunter is out there with Wade. Then it's Porter. And it's Ball in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Porter. Nothing on the board. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Porter.
That was nice focus from Ball. Didn't let the contact stop him. Showing some toughness.
Kings moving the ball around. For 3, Levine. Ball with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 20. The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Ball. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Sacramento again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Westbrook kicks to Levine. To the middle. Here's Clifford. And he jams it with authority.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Hunter with a screen on Westbrook. Oh, Hunter in position. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passed away. Over Sabonis. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut to finish it, and you don't. And the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Levine, that's good.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. Here's Mitchell. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Here's Tyson. In the corner, it's Mobley. Shoots over DeRozan. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 6 points.
And you watch Mobley night in and night out. He can do so many things well.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Tyson. following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here, and that one drops for him. 8 points for Evan Mobley.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Ellis can't get it to go. Last game for Cleveland, they picked up the win against the Kings. Allen finds Mobley.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. .24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside DeRozan. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Mitchell looking it over. Up in time. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Cleveland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sport coming your way after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup against the Magic, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
yes.
It took you too long.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's Mitchell. The Kings getting the bucket. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Here's Sabonis, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. To the inside. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Outside, Levine. Now, here's Achua. Not a lot of room.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Here's Tyson, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Count it.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, they've failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Cavaliers 4th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Achua, the pass to Westbrook. Here's DeRozan, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Here's Tyson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the 3-ball is good. Mitchell's got 20.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Shots good by Achua.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Merrill finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Westbrook. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you love the confident mindset of DeRozan. Not afraid to pull up off the dribble.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings. And the Cavaliers call time here. Cleveland's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Outside, Porter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Wade. Sabonis with the steal. DeRozan surveying the D. Over Porter. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 10.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
There's the pick. There's Porter with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got his second basket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Nobody near Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hunter against DeRozan. The fadeaway. Hunter no good. The Kings have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Levine, that's good.
High percentage territory for Levine.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And Ball slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Sacramento has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Achua. He's got 8. Clock at 6. DeRozan for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Ball kicks to Porter. Back to Ball. Over Levine. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cleveland, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers leading by 23. We've got Ball. He's out there with Porter. DeAndre Hunter out there with Wade. And it's Tomlin in at the force line. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Wade. Here's Tomlin. On its way from Hunter for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Jacks up a 3. Westbrook, no good. Cleveland's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Inside, Tomlin, good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Wade. Over Sabonis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Monk against Ball. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Porter against Westbrook. Down low. Now Hunter. Over Ellis. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, Hunter has this versatility in his offensive game.
Outside Westbrook. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players. A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Nancy's checked in for Dean Wade. Good on the second free throw. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Nance against Sabonis. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Ball from long range. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Outside Westbrook. Now DeRozan. There's the triple. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
Now here's Nance over Sabonis. Nance, no good. Outside Levine. Outside DeRozan. And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball surveying the defense. And stolen by Achua. Levine against Ball. The 3. And down goes the 3.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Nance sets a screen for Ball. No good again that time.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Now Westbrook. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Now, here's Hunter, following the miss by DeRozan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
For 3, Hunter, no good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.